Hey you guys, so today I wanted to do something a little bit more kind of colorful, but still smoky, so yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna be using mostly Melt Cosmetics, Makeup Geek, and a little bit of Sugarpill, so let's do this. Also, for those of you who are wondering, and for those of you that have been asking, I posted a picture earlier this week to Instagram just saying that I was having a little bit of an issue with my eyes, so if you wanna hear the story behind that, I'll put it at the end of the video. So I already have my eye primer and my base shadow down, which is just a shadow that's matching my skin tone so that it's easier to blend out darker colors later. So as I move towards my crease, my hand naturally kind of just gravitates towards Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie. So we're just gonna go ahead and use that today. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna bring that into the crease with a fluffy blending brush. And we're just going to kind of build up that color. We're just using this as a transition shade so that when we go in with our other colors later, they blend out a little bit easier. Okay, so next I'm taking Melt Cosmetics Lovesick on a Zoeva 228 crease brush. And there's hair on this brush that is not attached to it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of place that in a halo shape, which means that I'm gonna put it on the outer V and crease here, as well as on the inner corner kind of here. Just basically avoiding the lid. If that's trill with you. So I'm just using this to basically blend and apply. And I'm doing that because I am lazy and don't want to switch brushes yet. But perhaps in time I will, such as right now. I'm gonna go back to my original blending brush and just kind of buff out those edges. Next, we're gonna go ahead and take Melt Cosmetics Promiscuous Shadow on my little no-name dome brush thing here. And I'm going to apply that to the inner corner, blending into the crease, and outer corner as well. Outer V, I should say. Chilco, don't fucks with me right now. Cat cameo. Okay, you're acting shy, but you love the camera. You love the limelight. Anyways, we are just going to carry on. Just picking up a little bit more of that shadow and building up the color here. And then I'm going to take the brush that we used to apply the red and start to kind of buff out these edges a little bit. So next I'm going to take Makeup Geek's Drama Queen and I'm just going to apply that just to the very inner corner, just a little tiny bit, and then the outer V just to add some more depth here. And we can blend that out with our smaller blending brush as well. And now you've successfully achieved the black eye look. So that's all, folks. Just kidding. We're gonna apply some Sugarpill Lumi pigment to the center here by just patting it on right into the center. And then once you have a little bit less product on your brush, you can kind of start to pat it towards not the center. And that will essentially blend it out. So yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a winged liner here on the top. So now I'm just going to apply a little bit of Sugarpill's Dolly Pop shadow underneath my lower lash line using this Real Techniques shading brush, I think this is called. I am not really sure. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that Drama Queen from Makeup Geek and I'm just going to apply it under the lower lash line on kind of like the outer half here. Yeah, or like maybe the whole way. So this is the finished look. So that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something cool today. So for those of you who are wondering what happened with my eyes, yeah, I posted a picture just saying that I was having an issue with them, but that really doesn't even begin to cover what happened. Basically, I woke up last Wednesday or Tuesday perhaps, I think Wednesday, and my eye was red, like my one right eye was red. And I was just like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna take the day off, watch some Netflix, wear my glasses. That's cool, fine, whatever. So I wear my glasses all day long, and I don't have any issue. My eye kind of starts to get a little bit less red, so I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna watch American Horror Story and, you know, put my contacts in, should be no problem. I wear my contacts for probably like an hour, and I get up because it feels really dry in the one eye, and I wear color contacts usually, so I look in the mirror and it looks like my one eye is like completely black, save for where like the paint on like the colored contact is. So I was like, well, that's concerning. So I go to take my contact out with my talons, and I look in the mirror, and basically I look like a crazy person. My one pupil is like super dilated, and the other one's just, you know, chilling, having a time being a normal pupil. And this pupil was like unevenly dilated. When I looked at it, it looked like the black was like touching the white on the top only, like it was like normal around the bottom, but there was like no blue left at the top. It was fucked up. So anyways, I almost passed out, and then Luke has like the freaking bright ass flashlight from his phone shining in my eye. He's like, honey, let me look at it. And I'm like, Luke, literally, like, I'm gonna freak out right now, so if you don't want me to chop your head off, you're gonna have to just like relax, quit trying to shine this light in my eye, because I am tripping. So basically there's a nurse hotline that you can call. Called that. I was like, yo, what's poppin'? My eye's going crazy. And she asked me a bunch of questions. She was like, do you have signs of a stroke? Like, is your eye, you know, yellow? Or like, is there pus coming from it? And I was like, no, it's just like really fucking crazy in the pupil department. And so basically I give this woman nothing, like no reason to think that it's anything more serious. And then at the very end of the conversation, she was like, okay, well, I highly recommend that you seek medical attention immediately. And I was like, Luke, let's go to the emergency room. So at like 10:30 at night at this point, we go to the emergency room, and I am like freaking out. There's like people walking around with IVs and people laying in beds, and I'm like, holy shit, like this is not, I'm not down to clown around with this, basically. So I sit down and I have to go talk to one lady, and she kept spelling my name wrong, so that took a really long time. Then I had to go to another guy, and then he was like, you need to go to the nurse in the back, like go to the fast track thing, which like puts you through the ER faster, because at that time of the night, everyone's just there to get freaking doped up on morphine, more or less. And I go into the fast track thing, go talk to this nurse, she like checks my blood pressure, and then she's like, you need to see a doctor. So I was like, okay, let's do this. So we go back to the doctor, and he looks at my eye and he's like, yeah, I don't know what that is. And so I'm trying not to laugh while they're examining my eye, because Luke is like staring me down, like trying to like get a look in when we're in a pitch black room and they only have a light shining on my eye. And so I was like pissing my pants laughing. And then at the end of it, he was like, yeah, don't know what it is, doesn't look serious, I think it should be fine, but you can't wear like makeup or contacts for like a little while here. So basically I was just like, this is my hell. And that's my story. Pretty much the next day it went down, like the redness was completely gone, my pupil was pretty much normal, and yeah, it pretty much went away pretty darn quickly. I didn't put my contacts in or wear makeup for like a few days still, because I was like, I am not fucking with that. But yeah, it seems to be fine. Don't know what caused it, so I'm not really sure. I personally have been choosing to kind of like opt out of wearing my normal colored contacts for a little bit, because they aren't prescribed by my eye doctor. So I'm just gonna probably chill on that accord for a little bit. I can hear everybody rejoicing because they like my natural eyes better. So that is everything, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Peace out.